apron. And let's see here what's going on. Get the lights on. Turn on the lights. Get some light in here. Let's see. What can I do? Let's see. Ow. Let's see. What can I do? And I got my. I'm a lefty, so everything is always backwards for me. I don't think that's going to work today. And neither is that one. Okay, so today's menu is going to be fish. I've got some cod. I love cod. It's so meaty and clean and, you know, the white flesh. So I've got some cod. I'm going to do cod. I'm also going to make shrimp fried rice. So let's see. I have my mung bean sprouts. I have my cabbage, my Chinese cabbage, Asian cabbage, if you want to. Some carrots. No, I don't need the carrots because I have carrots, mixed vegetables with peas and carrots and corn in this rice. I have my onion and I have some stir-fry mix, which is yellow, red, and green peppers along with onions. So, and my green onion. So, this is all I'm going to need. Guess what I don't have out? My shrimp. So I need to pull the shrimp out. I could just do fried rice with no shrimp because I do have fish. I just want to do shrimp fried rice. So actually when I bought the shrimp, I was thinking of making shrimp egg foo young. But I changed my mind. So I am going to get everything prepped as per me. I get everything prepped, sliced up, bowled up, set up, and ready. And then I will get back with you. I'm still trying to decide though if I'm going to, because I'm not going to set up for the fish. I'm not baking it in the oven. And I'm not going to set up the deep fryer out on the deck. Because normally when I fry fish, I do it in the deep fryer, and I do it out on the deck. But today, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do it in the air fryer or just pan fry it. And I may just pan fry it just for simplicity's sake and deal with whatever odors that may linger around for a while. But that's all I'm going to be doing. But anyway, I'm going to get everything set up in my prep, and then I will be back so that you can see it as it comes together. Okay, so now I'm going to start with because the fish, I'm going to fry the fish. I'm going to pan fry the fish. But I want it to be nice and hot and crispy when my husband gets home. So, and I just call it, say traffic is trafficking. So I'm going to start with the shrimp fried rice. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have my shrimp that I've already off camera peeled it and deveined both sides, and I've made a little slurry of what did I use? My cornstarch, a little baking powder. I also put on a little sazon, Goya as a seasoning, a little garlic salt or garlic powder, a little sorry, seasonal. I was gonna say A1. Seasonal. And some, is that all that I use? Garlic, and garlic. Okay, and that was it. And so I let it rest for a while, and then after it sat there for a while, just so that the flavor could be absorbed in the shrimp, and this is raw shrimp, it's a pound. I took it out of the liquid to put it on the paper towel just to dry it off just a little bit. So I'm gonna start with the shrimp, and we know it doesn't take shrimp long to cook. I have my onions, I have my bean sprouts. These bean sprouts, I bought them the other day because I thought I was gonna cook them the other day, so they don't look all that great, but I don't know how long you keep bean sprouts. I have green onion and Asian cabbage. I also have the mix of red, green, yellow bell peppers. This was a frozen one, so you know, just use as much as you want. And I have already beat my eggs. I have 3 eggs in here. That's just me. And on this tray I have rice, and I had 1 pack, and this was frozen, bird's eye, I think. This is frozen rice. And one of the packages has the carrots and the peas and the corn, and 1 pack was plain. I just wanted a little. Mr. Taylor's not the biggest friend of peas, so I don't want to do a whole lot. And so what I decided to do was open up the pack, put them on this tray, and I popped them in a warm oven just to help dry it out, because they say the best way to make the best way to make fried rice is if you use old rice, day-old rice. I wasn't home last night, so I didn't cook any. I'm like, you know what? I got rice in the freezer. This is what we're going to do. So, now I'm going to, I have my sesame oil, my soy sauce, and my hoisin sauce. So those are the other flavorings that I'm going to add, besides maybe more garlic and seasonal as I get through and see if there's anything else that I may need. So I'm going to use olive oil. I am going to start cooking the shrimp. And remember, I told you before, shrimp does not take long to cook. If you cook it too long, the longer you keep it in, it gets kind of rubbery. And I'm going to add just a little butter. Just extra flavoring, and I mean it, just a little. A little butter. Oh, also, I have garlic. And guess who forgot to buy ginger? I knew I used up my ginger a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot to buy new ginger. I have ginger tea, but that ain't gonna work. And so also for flavoring, I'm gonna add just a little bit of this chicken better than bouillon. Just a little, because again, it's concentrated and it's got a lot of sodium. So just a little for another depth of flavor. I don't know, I always tell you, they always say, layer in your flavorings. Each step adds some flavoring. And so that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. Hang on a second. Just wanted to get a paper towel. So I'm going to start dropping the shrimp in. And remember, won't take long. I hear it sizzling. And it won't take long. And these shrimp were easy peel, which means they've already split the back. And when they split the back, the way the process goes, they snatch out that back vein. Now, they don't get all of it all the time, so you have to go in and look and check. But you do have to go through the front part of the shrimp and get that piece of the vein out. And I did all that off camera. I'm sure everyone knows how to devein a shrimp. It's not, that complicated. Just snatch it out. And it comes out rather easy, so. And this package of easy peeled shrimp is like 31 to 40 shrimp to a pack. So that's a good amount. It's a very good amount. And it doesn't take long, so I'm going to start turning already. It does not take long for it to cook. And once again, because I'm going to be cooking it again, adding it back into my dish, it's going to make sure it's going to cook thoroughly through the second time I put it back in. But honestly, it's already cooked. Once I make this second turn, the second flip, pretty much done. And it smells so good. Smells so good. And that's it. Now, I have some pre-cooked shrimp that I already cooked and I just had left over. So I'm just going to add it to this bowl. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Now I'm going to add in my onions. Put my onions in here, my peppers, my green onions, and I should have added just a little bit more oil. I don't have the top out, so it's not coming out all the way. Okay. And remember, I've said no matter what you're doing, always layer your flavorings. So now I'm going to add in my garlic. I think I have another jar in the cabinet here. This is the end of it. So that was more than what I needed. Let this cook down. And I use two green onion stalks and a half of a regular yellow onion. And it's just like a half a cup of combined red, green, and yellow peppers. And they were frozen, so I buy it already combined and frozen. That way I don't waste it because, again, it's just my husband and myself. And when I'm trying to cook, with peppers, because first of all, he's not a big fan of peppers in a lot of dishes. But when I'm cooking with peppers, I don't cook with it that often, so before I know it, it's already mushed up and, time to throw it away. So I decided to start buying it already frozen, sliced. And I just pull out what I want, put the rest back in the freezer. And that works for me because that way I get some peppers and he doesn't get overwhelmed with peppers. But anyway, it's easy to do. And I love sprouts. I love bean sprouts. But as I said, first of all, they're hard to find in a normal, regular grocery store. They don't get that often or that many. And the other thing is they don't stay fresh as long. This really is a quick and easy dish. It's a real quick dish. I wish you could see in the pan. That's it. That's my veggies. I just want to make sure that my onions and peppers are sauteed, that they don't have much of a crunch. I mean, they're not mushy, but they're not hard. Now, I'm going to add a little of the soy sauce. You know what, I've got a tablespoon. And believe me, I'm going to come back with more. The same for the sesame oil. Sesame oil is strong, so you don't need a lot. And now I'm going to add in my Asian cabbage. Because we know cabbage does not take long to cook. So I'm adding that in before I put the rice in. And to be honest with you, at this point, I could just add the rice and forget the shrimp, and then you've just got vegetable fried rice. I'm going to see what the flavor is like at this point. I can add some more garlic powder. Some seasonal. And I'll add the hoisin sauce towards the end. Now for the rice. You'll probably say, wow, that's a lot for you guys. It is. And I can always do rice another day. And remember, my daughter lives across the street. She could always get some. And I'm sitting here looking for, oh, I forgot to put in my bouillon. And that was it. You don't want to add any more oil because you want your rice to really be dry. You don't want to get it really wet. But at this point, I'm going to put my eggs in, but I'm going to add more flavoring, which will be the hoisin sauce. And I'm going to add a little bit more soy sauce. I can see that I need it. Okay. And it's pretty much dry. Looks good. And now I cleared a spot in the pan so that I can add my eggs. Put some pepper in those eggs and a little salt I got up. And once it cooks, Once this egg is scrambled in there, I'll bring everything back together and then I'll put the shrimp back in. This is a lot. It is a lot. I forgot I used 2 packs of rice. Taste it again. Pan off. It's good. It's really good. That is good. For me, a little more soy sauce. And I'm a pepper girl when it comes to rice and eggs. Okay, there we are. Shrimp fried rice. Quick and easy at home. You don't have to go pay for it, buy it anywhere. It's good out of your kitchen. It's good. Oh my gosh. You gotta do this at home. It's so good. Quick and easy. As I said, you can do it with chicken or pork or beef, whatever protein you want to put in it, you can do it. Or none at all, just make it vegetable. This is good. Let me try the shrimp. This is good. I don't need any fish. I'm happy with this. But that cod is going to be so good. Just wait. So good. Remember layers. Stove's messy. I gotta clean it up. Remember to layer with your shrimp. When you clean your shrimp, season it first. And then drain off the extra liquid before you, and pat it dry. The seasonings will have already absorbed into the shrimp. And then cook it from there. And then as you're adding items, add more seasoning to your liking. Now I can tell you to use a tablespoon of this, a teaspoon of that, but add what you like and as much as you like. So, I guess I'm gonna get to that fish. My husband will come home and he's going to say, what's for dinner? I'm like, shrimp fried rice. Maybe fish tomorrow. This is so good. It is so authentic. If you don't believe me, try it. So I'm sorry I got preoccupied and forgot to bring you back with me. So I have cornmeal and flour in here along with it's a cup of beer and some water. And then I put in lemon pepper, Old Bay seasoning, season all, garlic powder, a little salt and pepper. So this is what I use to dredge my fish pieces. And I cut my fish in nice sized chunks because these codfishes were big. Let me just show you how big they are. So, and it's going to be nice and crispy. Look at that beautiful, beautiful crust. It looks great. And that's my little beer batter with a cup of beer, some cornmeal, some flour, Old Bay seasoning, salt, pepper, seasonal, lemon pepper. And you know, you put what you want on it. It's your fish. You fry, you season it however you want it seasoned. And again, it's cod, and cod is a thick, flaky, white fish. It's so fresh and has a clean taste. It's never fishy. And this is 2 big, thick steaks, and I cut them in like 3 or 4. That shows you how big the steaks were. It came out great. So let's let the mister taste it.
Excuse me. The rice is good. You put corn in it.
So I used a bag of rice. I used bag rice this time that already had the corn and the peas and the carrots. So,
I'm not complaining.
yeah, and I put the Asian cabbage and green onions and regular onions in there along with the shrimp.
I was wondering where all this green stuff came from.
Yeah, that's what that is. So how does it taste? I know it's not, you know, our egg roll place that we go to.
You're right, it's better. Their prices went up. So
Their prices went up, so mine is better because their prices went up.
No, it was better because it's better.
Yeah, it's really easy. We're doing the same thing they're doing.
Exactly.
So good. And what about the fish?
I'm getting ready to get into
Yeah,
the fish,
that's
right?
cod, and I fried it in a pan, deep fried it in the skillet on the stove. You know, I always do it outside in the deep fryer.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. Is it flaky?
Yeah.
Look how
flaky it is.
Flaky it is. Mm. Wow. And look at that crispy crust. That's a beer batter with corn. Yeah, now I use some of your beer. with cornmeal and flour.
Hold on. I just can't get nothing to stay on forks these days. Mm.
How is it? Flaky. It's good.
It's flaky inside, and the crust it's not over crusted.
Yeah.
It's not over crusted.
That's that cod. Cod is such a good white fish.
This is a good white fish right here.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you like it. So, and listen to the crunch. I can hear the crunch. That batter.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome. Again, another easy meal.
I wasn't expecting it, but
I know. I've been wanting some fried rice, but I'm like, I'm not going back down there because the last time we went and got some fried rice, what we had 2-3 shrimp in there.
Yeah. That combined.
Combined. And for how much does it cost? That's okay. Don't even say it. Okay, well, good. I'm glad you like it. Look how white that fish.
I'm telling you,
I got to
yeah.
look at that white fish again. Look how white that fish
Look at that.
is.
Hot, Amy.
Look at it. Yes. Okay. Thanks, honey.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. Bye.